Hi friends, now we will talk about the nature of matter, physical nature of matter. Matter is made up of particles. So in order to explain this, I have taken this water, one glass of water and sugar. So I will dissolve this sugar, both matter. Water is matter, water occupies the space between the glass, it has mass, and this sugar also matter. Both these I will dissolve this sugar in the water in order to explain. So let's see, when we dissolve sugar in water, the particles of sugar get into the spaces between particles of water. So you see how this solution is transparent. So sugar will be easily dissolved because it takes the particles of the sugar takes the spaces between the particles of water. Let's see. Now this is, you can't differentiate now sugar since it is fully dissolved, and this is the solution. Solution of sugar and water, right? So this is the property of matter. It is made up of particles. Both the particles they are joined. Now we can't differentiate after making the solution. This is sugar and water solution. Hi friends, so the first property is all the matters, they are made up of particles. As we did one practical, we dissolved sugar in the water and we made the solution. And when we dissolved sugar in water, the particles of sugar get into the spaces between particles of water. These particles are very, very small. So we will show in this practical how small, very small particles. Like if I make the thick solution, concentrated solution of Ujala Supreme with water, I have already made solution, but I will pour little more this to make it concentrate. So this is concentrated solution of this Ujala Supreme with water. Now you see, if I dissolve this one spoon in the transparent water, look. So this is diluted, but the even one spoon changed the color of this water. And if I dissolve half of this water again in transparent water, you see the solution no doubt is dilute. See, even after the dilution, it shows its blue color. So these particles are very small. We see even the small quantity of this concentrated solution when we dissolved in transparent like solution simple water, it changes the color of the water. So now we can estimate how small are the particles of matter with every dilution. Like 2 times we have diluted, so both time with every dilution, though the color becomes light, the color is still visible, right? So the particles of matter are very small. They are small beyond our imagination. So particles are very small, right? Okay friends, so we did practicals. Thus we came to the conclusion. When we talk about the nature of matter, physical nature, physical nature of matter. Matter is made up of particles, as we did in our experiment. In order to explain this, we dissolved sugar in water. We can also do this with the salt. We can dissolve a spoon, we can take 1 spoon of salt and dissolve in water. It will be easily dissolved. And we see when we dissolve salt also in water, the particles of salt like sugar get into the spaces between particles of water. So these particles, first property is this. So second is these particles are very small. These particles are very small. We can do this experiment with other solutions also, as we did with this. We did the practical with Ujala stream, right? But we can also do this with potassium permanganate. Like now, how can we see, when we dissolve few crystals, 1 or 2 crystals of potassium permanganate in water, we will see the solution will be pinkish, right? And that concentrated solution, if we dissolve in again in 3 other beakers by taking water simply, it will be diluted, but it will not leave the color. The color will be visible. Either it will be light, but the color will be there. Okay. So now we can estimate how small are the particles of matter. So these particles are very small. So how can, with every dilution we have seen the color becomes light. It is still visible in our experiment. So today we have studied 2 properties, you may say, nature of the matter. The first one is matter is made up of particles, and the other one is the particles are very small. So they are small, they are very small, they are small beyond our imagination. So particles are very small. That's all today. Next we will do the other properties in another video. Thank you so much. So you can study and remember.